What's up, YouTube family? How are you doing today? I hope you are wonderful and well. I am here to talk to you about how to live with depression. My name is Camille Nicole. Thank you for joining. If you have not already done so, go ahead and subscribe to this channel because we are going to go on a life journey together, and I am so grateful for you.
I can bring you to the moon.
So in today's video, I'm just going to give 5 tips on how to live with depression. Sometimes we do get down and we feel like that we can't get back up. Depression can take us under. If you watched a few of my other videos, I talk about anxiety, being sad, what this really means, how to overcome this, and this is what I am here for. I am going to talk from experience about how to live with depression. So I'm again so glad you joined me for this video. And so for tip number one, in order to live with depression, you have to recognize the feelings that you are in, recognize where you are. Sometimes people don't really know what's going on. They feel a certain way, but they're not quite sure they're just right? They're just there. So we have to understand what those feelings are that we're feeling. Are we happy? Are we mad? Are we sad? What are we feeling in that moment? Sometimes we could wake up and we just don't really know why we just can't get out the bed, right? Depression can really be creeping in. It comes quick and it can come fast. So we have to always be aware of ourselves, what we are feeling on the inside. It has to be that way. Two is once you're realizing what you're feeling, understand the root cause of what it is. So if you're feeling sad and down, we want to think, why do I feel this way? What is happening in my life that has me feeling this way? One, could it be something at work? Could it be your relationship, something with your children? Could it be some kind of smell maybe that was in the air that triggered some memories that were not so pleasant for you in the past? Okay. It can come very quick. Old memories, triggers, all of that. So we have to understand and realize where we are and what the root cause of it is. Okay. And the root cause too could be something that is like something so far behind us, something buried so deep that we are going to have to do some work to kind of get to that root. So don't allow your memories to be like, I don't like that. When you start to feel it, go, I don't like that. What is that? Don't ignore it. You want to feel it so you can get through it, right? And as you're getting through it, tip number 3, okay, is this something that I can change? And if so, how? Or is it something that I can't change? And if so, how do I live with it? All right. So we have to know what it is that we can change and what it is that we can't change. How do we change it if we can? And what do we do if we can't? If it is something that we can change, start to put an action plan into place. Is this somebody at work that is just stressing me out? Is it my work? Is it so bad that I need to change jobs? Should I start applying for other positions? Is it time for me to start my own business, my own company? What is it, right? Is this my relationship? Is my relationship causing me this type of depression? And why? Why am I not happy in my relationship? Does this person really bring true value in my life? Or is this person really pulling me down? And if so, I need to exit this relationship. Okay. You have to kind of put your feelings in the motion first. Now, if you're married and there are some things coming through, you have to kind of go to the Bible and ask, first of all, go to the Bible in it all. Okay. But if you're married, you really have to look at what is my partner doing? How is it affecting me? And how can I reground myself with just me and then figure out what to do next? There's scriptural basis on that. It's a whole nother video. I just want to make sure that no one said I said to leave your husband or your wife in this video. Okay. So, but if your relationship is toxic, if it's pulling you down, making you feel sad, you do want to get to the bottom of it and see how you two can maybe resolve the issue. All right. If it's something that you can't change, you can't find another job right now, you cannot move from the house that you live in, one of my biggest nails, like for me, was my custody issues with my children's father. I can't change that. It's court ordered. They need to see their dads. Just because I don't get along with their dads doesn't mean anything. I just need to learn how to deal with it. How can I do some self-care, some self-love for me, right? And that might be looking like making something for my children, having a surprise when they come back, things like that. Okay, so things that you can't change, it is possible to work around it. We just have to come to grips with it, and that's one, being aware. That tip one, being aware of our emotions and being okay there. Tip number two is getting to the root of the problem. Okay, tip number four is you need a strong community. And what does that look like? All right. So when we are coming in for community, we have to recognize, is this person, who is this person? Is this person good for me? And what are they bringing to me for value? And what can I give to them for value? Because we don't just want to be takers, we want to be givers as well. So, for instance, if there is somebody that you might want to become friends with, right? Because beginning to build a community does mean building friendships and relationships. It doesn't have to be 10 people, okay? I'm talking 1 to 3 people, 5 max, solid people around you that's going to have your back. These are your core foundational friends that's going to pick you up when you need to be picked up, that's going to tell you you got to get out the bed, that's going to tell you you need to shower today. Okay, these people have your back, and this is the type of community that you want. So if there are people in there that's like, girl, why are you so depressed, you need to get up, or blah blah blah, like it's nothing but negative, and they want to harp on what's going on in your life, they want to harp on what you're not doing, where you're not getting accomplished, what you could be doing. We don't need that. We need someone that's going to say, you are loved, you are wonderful, you can do this, you can get up today, let me help you, let me show you some sunlight today, it's okay to cry on my shoulder. That's the type of people that you want in your circle. And it also means possibly cutting out some family. If family is not bringing you something to the table that's positive, but they're beating you up, why did you do this? Why do you think like that? Who do you think you are? You're never going to be anything or mount to anything. Why would you go for that job? Okay, if they're doing all of that in your ear, they're not valuable enough to keep in your circle. They're not worthy enough in that sense, that they're just coming to tear you down. Jehovah God does not want us to have people in our circle that's doing that. So we need to figure out a baseline of people that really, really do have love in their heart and that want to share that and help you. Community is everything. And tip number 5 is to exercise. Working out is one of the best ways to get you up out of your depression. It is hard to get out of the bed. It is hard to start moving, but once you start moving and getting that movement, the juices flowing, the blood flowing through your veins, it is wonderful. It naturally releases endorphins and raises your serotonin levels so that you can think better, you can feel better, that happiness starts coming back. Maybe not joy yet, because you're just trying to figure it out, but in my next video, I'm going to talk about joy and happiness being 2 different things, okay? We want to feel happy, but we really, really want to feel that joy, because even in our sadness, we'll know how to come out into something different, all right? So these are the 5 tips that I really hope you take today. I hope you ingrain it in your mind. Share with somebody. Share this video. Tip number 1, realize what you're feeling and know that it's okay. 2, you want to get to the root of the problem. Get to the root of why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Tip number 3 is asking yourself, is this something I can change or is it not? And if it is something I could change, how? And if it's not something I could change, how can I live and adapt to this? Tip number 4 is to build great community around you. And tip number 5 is to get up and exercise. And I'm going to add at least 10 to 30 minutes a day. You want to make sure it's done daily. So I hope this has helped you. I'm so thankful that you came to watch my video today. Please subscribe, share this video with someone that you know might be struggling. And I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.